Creating a proper irrigation plan requires a proper plan of attack. As you start your pipe and zone layout, you can accomplish this with our circuiting tools. Once your heads and other emission types have been placed in the drawing, open the circuiting palette and use the flow total button. This will generate a flow total schedule listing each head type in the drawing. It compares the total design flow and the available source flow and gives a recommended minimum starting point for how many valves might be needed in your design. It's easy to add new circuiting zones. Just click the new button and either draw or select your boundary polyline around a set of irrigation equipment you'd like to turn into a zone. You have the flexibility to choose which irrigation emission type is accounted for in that zone. The system will then color the boundary line and text for the newly created zone. Need to edit a zone's color or update the equipment type it references? Simply use the Edit Equipment button, click the circuit zone's boundary, or select a given zone from the list and click Edit. Make your needed changes and watch as the system adjusts the list and what's in the drawing automatically. Filter options are available so you can see your circuit zones easier. At a glance, see what each zone's color is, turn off color to unlock additional management options, or see a summarized list of zone types. Need to sort things based on flows or irrigation type? Click the headers within the Circuit Manager window and everything will sort in either direction. If you need to reorder your zones, simply uncheck the option to show color and drag that selected zone to a new desired order. Watch while all other zones take on new numbers. Click Locate if you need to find where a particular zone is placed on the plan. If you need to remove a zone for whatever reason, just select a circuit zone and press Delete to remove that zone from both the drawing and the list. If you've removed circuit zones and now have gaps in your numbering, click the Renumber button. The system will shift numbers to fill in the gaps. Merge zones with ease. There are two ways to merge. Either select several zones from the Circuiting Manager and click Merge, or select the zone and click Merge, then pick the other zone you wish to merge. Pressing the Recalc button will help make sure everything is up to date with the latest readings within the zones and allow you to see a grand total of circuiting flows. Curious about what a given flow is for a number of heads? Use Head Tally. This will show a little dialog counter with a total flow based on the head type you're clicking. Clicking any other head type during this single instance will be ignored. Simply click into Model Space to close this dialog. Once you have placed all desired zones, use the Schedule button. This schedule will list all zones placed, what head type is being used, and what each flow total is. You can always check to see what heads are included in a zone by using the Highlight Station tool. Just click the boundary of the circuit zone and see which heads are circled in yellow. Once you're done circuiting, now you are ready to start placing your valves around to each zone and start piping. Notice as you are piping that you have an option to toggle your zones on and off. This allows you to pipe free of clutter as you make your way around your design. If you're curious about what head layout's uniformity is for a given area, use the Uniformity tool. You can select a valve if the zone is already piped, or simply click the boundaries of desired circuit zones. Watch as the system looks at how many heads hit a given area and color accordingly. As always, use the Help button if you need further guidance on how these tools work. Let Land Effects help you circuit your way to a more efficient workflow.